Hi, how are you? It's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Today we are back on the Paladin, guys, and we are at the Valley of Kings. We're going to turn in the quest, the Trog Threat. Do you have 8 Trog stone teeth to show me? If not, there's still work to be done.
I am quite impressed, adventurer. You have done the dwarven race a great favor by defending our lands. King Magni Bronzebeard himself would be proud.
And I also leveled up first aid to 84, which means we will be able to learn bull bandage, I believe, next. Just have to find a trainer.
Well done, adventurer! You demonstrated uncanny courage on the battlefield. Our war against the Trogs will be won with efforts such as yours. You have served King Magni well. If you fancy yourself well suited for this kind of adventuring, I suggest you speak with Mountaineer Gravelgore. The captain has him assigned to a rough patrol that I am sure he can use some help with. Check with Gravelgore just inside the tower.
Alright, we will do that. I think we... Oh, damn it. She's over there. In defense of the king's lands? Should we check that out? Yeah, we'll go back and check that out. Why not? It's a level 15 quest. I also leveled up cooking. We got that to 59. I think this will bring us into this area here. The goal today is to hit level 15 and to turn in all of these quests here. And then hopefully we can make our way back to Ironforge. And then we will potentially go through the mountains and then eventually get to
Mountaineer Cobbleflint
Manitou
had nothing
Harbor.
but good things to say about your person. For that reason, I'm going to entrust upon you a mission of utmost importance. We need to keep pressure on the invading Trog forces until our dwarven brethren return from the Alliance front. Set forth into the southern hills and kill 10 Stone Splinter Skullthumpers and 10 Stone Splinter Seals. Your attacks will buy us some time. Report back when your mission is complete.
I wonder if this would bring us there. No, I think we have to go up this way. And I was debating on getting Fiery Weapon for our heavy spiked base. Wouldn't be a bad idea. It's a decent weapon that we can use for quite a while. And what Fiery Weapon does, it permanently enchants a melee weapon to often strike for 40 additional fire damage. Pretty good to have. Especially now that we're starting to get into the double-digit levels. You want the enchant to last for a while. If we do get lucky enough to get Smite's Mighty Hammer from Deadmines, we will 100% enchant that with Fiery Weapon. I also have a swing timer up here now. The add-on is called, I think it's just called Swing Timer. Use this for the Hardcore Warrior playthrough. It's nice to have. I'll show you the add-on. It's called Weapon Swing Timer. It's good for melee classes like Warriors and Paladins. And it just tells you when your swing is going to come up again. It's really good for Warriors because you can slow the mobs you're fighting with hamstring, and then say it takes 3 seconds for you to swing again. You can kite for 3 seconds while they're trying to chase you. You know, you're not getting hit, and then when 3 seconds is up, you can hit again and take less damage. Can't really do that as a paladin, but supposedly we could try seal twisting with seal command and Seal of Righteousness once we get Seal of Command, which will take a while. Probably be in the 20s when we get it. Because I will Probably get Benediction next. That's 5 levels, and then the Pursuit of Justice is another 2. And then after that, we'll probably get Seal of Command. What it does is, oh, this isn't it. Gotta watch out here. What it does, it gives the Paladin a chance to deal additional holy damage equal to 70% of normal weapon damage. This is bad. Stun that. I might be in trouble here. Let's heal. Health pot. Could die. Probably dead. Unless I bubble. Run away. Kill this guy. Let's bubble and run. Lay on hands. Can we fight him with lay on hands? Yeah, can. Well, that's all of our cooldowns there. Can't, you know, if we have another pull like that, we'll probably die. Probably need to get some more water as well. It's a close call. That would have been our first death. But yeah, I was looking into Seal of Command, guys. It gives the Paladin a chance to deal additional holy damage equal to 70% of normal weapon damage. Only one seal can be active on the Paladin at any one time. Unleashing the seal's energy will judge an enemy instantly, causing 46 to 51 holy damage, 93 to 101 if the target is stunned or incapacitated. So supposedly we can seal twists with Seal Command. It's one of them. It's a seal that you can twist with, and the reason why you can twist with it is because it stays up for 0.4 seconds longer after you use it, I think. Sure I got that right? So we could have Seal of Command up, and then when we use, if we time it with our swing, we could have Seal of Command and also Seal of Righteous up at the same time, and then we hit with both of those seals. It's pretty strong, but it's what's the stronger combo? The stronger combo is Seal of Command with Seal of Blood. I think they changed the name in TBC for Alliance, but back in the day in original TBC, Alliance didn't get Seal of Blood. Seal of Blood was a seal only for Blood Elf Paladins. But in 2022 TBC, they knew that, you know, it wasn't really fair that Horde Rat Paladins are better than Alliance. So they gave Alliance their own version of Seal of Blood. It's not called Seal of Blood, though. It's called something else. But that's the main seal that you twist with Seal of Command. I haven't... Oh, man, this is so dumb. I had to stun him there. Just gonna run. See if we can live. I can stun... Can't really stun. Use health pot, though. Let's heal. Yeah, it's a fun little mechanic that Ret Paladins have. We'll check it out in TBC for sure. Okay, so let's see if we can handle this. We have Hammer of Justice up pretty soon. We'll use that on the Seer. Let's blow him up. Let's hit the knight here. Hopefully he doesn't run away. Good. And the red bar down here, this tells you your target swing speed. So the Skull Thumper clearly hits faster than we do. It's good that we're getting some milk here. And we got some pants. The Simple Bridges of the Owl. 23 armor. 2 intellect, 2 spirit. Let's disenchant these. Also, TradeSkillMaster. See how it says TSM general info there? Shows you the disenchant value price and the vendor price. There's also minimum buyout market value. You could put it on the auction house for 20 silver if we wanted to sell it. But there is a disenchant value of 5 silver. And then the vendor amount was like 2 silver, 27 copper. We got some strange dust there for that, so that's good. We now can put up another minor health enchant. Maybe we'll save that for when we get some bracers. We do have some dynamite that we could use as a range pull. Just pull these guys back. Guess that's what you just have to do as a paladin. Just pull them back. So we have a seer here with another thumper. Erupted that cast. Hopefully he doesn't run away. There we go. Thumper's thumping us right here. Getting thumped by the thumper. Still have health pot. There we go, we leveled up, level 15. Take a rank of Benediction. Reduces the mana cost of your Judgment Seal spells by 3%. Could take Deflection. Increases your parry chance by 1%. Probably better to take this if you're playing hardcore. But we'll try to be a little bit more offensive. And we'll go with Benediction instead. This improved Seal of Crusader increases the melee chance of your power bonus of your seal of the Crusader and the holy damage increase of your judgment of the Crusader by 5%. Then they have improved judgment, another good talent. Increases the cooldown of your judgment spell by 1 second. Okay, so let's head in here. We'll try to deal with the seer. Stun the lightning bolt. Should be okay, I hope. Let's heal here. Hopefully we don't get CC'd. Oh, we got CC'd. Oh my gosh. Are we dead here? Could use Bop, I guess. Get us a couple heals in. There we go. Using all our defensive cooldowns today. Miss. I don't know how the heck we missed there. Hitting him in the back, and we're a higher level. We also have Mace. Specialization as a human. We also have Diplomacy as a human. Reputation gains increased by 10%. It's amazing for the Burning Crusade, guys. And the reason why that's really good is because you have to get your rep up to Revered at least to unlock heroic dungeons. So we'll be able to do that 10% faster with this Paladin because he's a human. And then when we do that, if we have any alts, like if I level some alts, we'll be able to give them a key, a bind on account key that you can give to your alts, and that allows them to unlock heroic dungeons without having to do the rep grind that you previously did on your main. Same thing with attunements. If we do the attunements on the Paladin, then our alts won't have to do them. I might level an alt, we'll see. Not too sure how getting a raid spot will be like as a Paladin. Like, I kind of want to play prot. Could have some trouble with that. So maybe we'll level an alt that would give us a better chance. An alt that would do that would be either a warlock or... Oh my gosh, this guy is wrecking us. Pop a health pot there. This guy dumped his entire mana bar into us. Casters are probably what would kill us. There's a rep pally. It's a close call right there. Do have divine protection back though, so if we do get into trouble, we can just divine protection. We'll be fine. Doesn't last too long though. It lasts like 3 seconds. 6 seconds? Yeah. Not too bad. How many more do we have to kill here? 2 more seers. I think 2 more skull thumpers. And I was looking at our weapon progression, like what weapons we'll probably target on the way to 60. Just to see what we should be looking out for. Obviously, we're going to try to get this mace. Smite's Mighty Hammer. And then after that, the next big weapon upgrade would be this one here. It's Strike of the Hydra from Black Fathom Deeps. 25.6 damage per second. 102 max damage. 3.3 speed. And chance on hit, corrosive acid that deals 7 nature damage every 3 seconds and lowers target's armor by 50 for 30 seconds. Pretty nice sword if we get it to drop. And then the next one will probably be from Razorfen Crawl, which would be Corpse Maker. This axe, really good. 28.9 damage per second, 132 max damage, 3.8 speed, 15 strength, 8 stam. And then after that, it's into Scarlet Monastery. Maybe we'll get Ravager from Herod. But to be honest, we want to get Bonebiter Axe, which is from a quest. And once we get Bonebiter Axe, we're pretty damn good for a while until, like, the late game dungeons, like Uldaman. You could get Rock Pounder. That's an awesome mace. 5 strength, 42.7 damage per second, 3.7 speed, 190 top end damage, 2% crit. It's also Stone Slayer as well. It's a 2-handed sword. A little bit better than Rock Pounder, 200 max damage, 3.9 speed. Same damage per second, but it has a chance on hit, increases damage by 10 for 8 seconds. Just has a higher top end damage. The 2% crit, though, from the Rock Pounder is probably better. And then Maradon has a pretty nice weapon as well. It has Gator Bite Axe, 45.8 damage per second, 3.2 speed, 176 damage. The chance on hit sucks, though. Gator Bite's not that great. We'd probably just keep the Uldamon at mace or sword if we got it. Princess Therodris, though, has a 2-handed mace, which is okay. It has another wound chance on hit. I'm not a fan of, because the mobs usually die before the bleed effect, duration of the bleed effect finishes. So you're better off with, like, crit or a chance on hit for you to do more damage. And what you get Bonebiter from is it's a quest chain that starts in Desolus, I believe, and then once you complete that, you go into Scarlet Monastery, you kill some bosses there, and then you get a Bonebiter axe, and it's better than the Whirlwind axe that you get from the Warrior quest chain. But it's Alliance only. And it's amazing. It has 37.29 damage per second, 3.5 speed, 157 top end damage. And 38.82 damage per second, 3.4 speed, 159 top end damage, 20 strength, 10 stam. A lot of strength on it. So you can't really go wrong with that. Once you get that, you don't really... Well, we won't need a weapon for a while, but it would be cool if we could get one from the last boss in Uldaman. If we get that, we'll be set until 60. 100% putting fiery weapon on that weapon when we get it. Let's try to finish this guy off. Heal up. I think we're done. Surprised we didn't die. No, I'm not super focused here. Probably should have died. But we got to level 15. That was good. We finished the quest, so we'll head out of here and we'll turn it in. If we had Rallying Cry the Dragon Slayer, though, we would have completely annihilated these mobs. The benefit of being Horde, though, not only can you get Rallying Cry the Dragon Slayer, but if you go to Orgrimmar, there's also a chance for you to get Rend. And Rend is also another great melee DPS buff. We'll try to take advantage of Rallying Cry the Dragon Slayer whenever we can. There's a druid, we'll give him a buff. It's a big bear. Druid's really good in TBC. You get flight form. Flight form's probably the best flying form in the game. Better than all the mounts. And the reason why is because you're able to herb. If you have herbalism, you can pick herbs while you are in flight form. So you don't have to leave your flight form. You just go fly down, pick the herb, and fly back up to the next one. Pretty much makes them the best herb farmers in the game. But Paladin's pretty awesome too, though, because they get an ability that increases mount speed, which makes their mounts the fastest. So we'd have the fastest flight speed as a Paladin. I think it's called Seal the Crusader or something like that. I forget.
You accomplished your mission well, person. The king himself would be proud. The reinforcements promised to us never showed, however. Apparently, the Alliance front is a sea of crimson from the blood of our fallen brethren. The news of the losses leaves a bitter taste in one's mouth. But we must not let
Shamans.
go for naught. We must rally in these grim
Should we go
times
fight
and
the
bring glory
shamans?
back to the Alliance.
Yes, so.
Speak with Mountaineer
Why not?
Wallbang for reassignment. You're needed now more than ever. The Mountaineers tell me you are quite brave and capable, adventurer. We need a person like you around here.
What do we get for this?
Isn't getting any better. The reserves have been called to the front and we're all alone out here. But now that we have a seasoned adventurer here, let's see what you can
Sharpening
do.
stones,
Go
nice.
out and
Increases
kill
weapon
10
damage by
stone
3 for
splinter
30
shaman
minutes.
and 10 stone splinter bone
It's not bad.
snappers. Let's see if you live up to your reputation, Trog Slayer.
And Xbox did a collab with Crocs, the sandals. And there's an Xbox Croc now. It looks like an Xbox controller. You know where the holes usually are with with Crocs? You know, at the front. They, what's this guy doing? Oh, he might be in trouble, dude. Let's give him a heal. Oh, he's got a lot of health. Look at all the health he has. I think we can make it up here. Yeah, they have like a joystick on it. X, A, B, Y, all the buttons. It's kind of funny. But if you're an Xbox fan, maybe you'll get them. Okay, so we have 4 milks, not too much. If I can pick this without pulling. Nice. I think the shamans are inside a cave. Did we get some good bracers there? 26 armor leather bracers? No. Doesn't look like it. Just the cave right here. Can we handle 2 of them? I'll stun that one. Let's use the health pot. Don't have a lot of mana here. Alright, into a cave we go. I think they're in a cave. They gotta be deep in that cave. We'll see how we do. Could be a little bit rough. Mark that guy. So we don't get caught by surprise. To buy some more manas. Pull this guy back a bit. Oh, here comes the patrol. Save our mana, our cold milks, for when we really run out of mana. We got another patrol there. Keep an eye on that one. It's another patrol. If you're playing hardcore, don't even come in this cave. It's not even worth it, to be honest. Stay away from caves. It's my recommendation. Oh, nice. We got a little stone splinter axe, 6.8 damage per second, 1 strength. Supposedly sells for 13 silver on the auction house. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. We are going to disenchant it for disenchanting mats. We got 2 lesser magic essence. It's like 10 silver. That's the great thing about enchanting, is just all the enchanting mats we'll get eventually at max level. Which actually costs quite a bit. When we do dungeons, something we'll probably do is you just let the enchanter need everything, and then they disenchant, and then you just split the difference between every person in the party. It's better than just getting the loot, right? We get more gold that way. All right, so these shamans like to heal, so we will need Hammer of Justice pretty much every time we fight one. Really need to watch out pulling two at a time. We don't have a kick for the heal, like probably dead. We pull 2. Unless they don't heal like that, which is nice. There's another patrol there. Maybe he'll come up this way. Yeah, fiery weapon probably would have been worth getting. Like, I wish we got that on this weapon. I think once you hit, like, level 13, 14, 15, fiery weapon's worth it. Even at level 9, it's probably worth it. If you have, especially if you have, you know, 900 gold. Helps out quite a bit. Okay, we got another shaman. 2 shamans. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Let's use one of these health pots. See what we can do here. Just gotta make sure the heal doesn't go off. Nice, got a huge hit there. Can we heal through this without dying? Not bad. Out of mana now, which means we can't stun or heal. There we go, we lived through that. That was kind of lucky. Kind of lucky those guys didn't even try to cast heal once. Did have divine protection, though, if we got into any trouble. It's quite the chain pull there. Sure we don't pull that. We can't really run out of here. We just have to fight. That's another thing about caves. You just have to fight through them. Is this guy gonna run up there? He was. We got a minor mana pot. Nice. Not bad. There's 2 shamans up there. I think we would chain pull. We pulled that one. Not sure. Could throw a grenade at him and see. Looks like he patrolled away. Yeah, there he is. Can we hit him with a grenade up here? Probably chain pull. Yeah, I would chain pull 100%. I think you have to wait for him to patrol away. See how far he goes and you pull this one. There's another one there. I remember there being a third. Would he chain pull here? This is when you can get him, but not now. You have to pull two, I think. Should we just try? Can I throw it up here? No, it's out of line of sight. He's running back. Let's see if we can hit him here. This other one's coming back, though. I think this is the one you go for. Pretty sure. There's another one there. Yeah, it's not a good place to go. We'll just stay away. Probably gonna die if we pull that. Unless we're okay with chaining 3 shamans. If we had the Rallying Cry of the Dragonslayer buff, maybe we could pull it off. Here's a seer. Try to get this guy to chase us. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna run away though pretty soon. We'll stun him when he runs. Some is there any shamans here? Just all skull thumpers and seers. Not a single shaman. They're too bad. Yeah, we have to go back this way. They're all in that area there. We'll just get hit. Alright, there we go. Some shamans spawned back. We should be able to get the rest here. And mount price gets reduced significantly in TBC. Get it level 30 too, 10 levels earlier. And it costs around, I think, 45 gold, which is pretty cheap. Not too bad. But as a paladin, we don't really have to worry about that since it's just an ability for us. And I think for warlocks, they remove the quest you need to do in TBC, so you just stun that. So you can just obtain the mount. Warlock's a pretty good class to level. Debating on maybe leveling a warlock or a hunter. Any shamans down here? There we go. It's the 2 final shamans. We actually need to slay bone snappers too. Just get the rest of the shamans and we'll focus on bone snappers. To watch out chain pulling here though, we're gonna have to fight 2 shamans. Won't be able to kick the heal. Pretty big heal there. Oh, that was the last shaman. Got some Tiger's Eye as well. That's gone up 109%, guys. Tiger's Eye, it's now 24 silver each. Probably because people are buying it up for TBC. Hoping to make a profit or just so they have it. They want to be a JC. So all of the bone snappers are at the back here. We'll just head over this way. See a bone snapper? Really one in here? No. So we have to go up to kill bone snappers? I don't even think we can go up there. Kick that. We'll have to go around. We have quite a few to kill. Are there any bone snappers outside of here? Looks like there is. There's a few outside the cave, only one though. Mostly in this cave. I don't have a stun here, so if he runs, could be in some trouble. He's gonna run. Might be a good idea just to save judgment for when they run away. Got Skull Thumper there. We'll have to fight this guy. Maybe we have to go around the other way. There's a bunch. Oh, there's actually a boss up there. His name's... There's a guy named Brawler and then Grawmug. Not too sure we could kill that guy. Comes a patrol. Another patrol, that one just spawned. This quest is going to be a pain. They just don't have a lot of bone snappers to kill. Maybe it might be better to leave the cave. It's just... Okay, it's mostly a shaman cave. There's like a few bone snappers. I think we'll just leave. Let's hopefully find some more outside. There's another patrol. Pulled. Stakes were made. Will we be okay? That's a good stun. So we'll see if we can find any outside. There's supposedly some here and here. See any here? Skull Thumpers, Seer. Skull Thumper. Yeah, it's kind of a tough quest to do. Oh, we're in a lot of trouble. We're running. I might die though. We try to run. We have bubble though. Can maybe get out. Our pathing has been pretty good here. Okay, we escaped that cave. We have to go back up if we want to finish the quest. Just we have to fight through so many like little trogs just to get to where we want to be. And then there's not a guarantee that there will be like 10 of the trogs we want to fight. There's this cave over here could be the cave to go to. It's just getting to this cave could be kind of a pain. Yeah, it is a huge pain. I'm gonna pull a bunch of stuff here. Get dazed. Oh my gosh, we're getting blown up. Probably dead. Yeah, might be a good idea to get out of here. You kind of need a little... I don't know, you don't need help, but it's just gonna be sort of a pain to get to these trogs we want to fight. And my aggro radius at level 15 is a little rough. I think we'll retreat for now. We'll come back and deal with the rest of the bone snappers later. There's a level 12 dwarf priest. Good luck, man. But what we would have to do, it would take like an hour, I think, of just like hanging out in that cave waiting for bone snappers to spawn. We just have to get to a bone snapper location and then just hang out there for a little bit. We'll go back in before we leave. We'll try it out again. I probably should have just stayed in the cave. But we'll take a little bit of a break. And turn in these quests that we have here. Let's turn in rat catching.
Welcome to Thelsamar, your home away from home in Loch Modan.
Nice, we got a
is a nice place, but it's not all beer and salted meat for those
burnt
who
hide
answer
bracers.
the
Not
call
better
to
than the
duty.
bracers we got
If
though.
you're willing to face danger in the name of the Alliance, then read the poster outside the Thelsamar branch of the Explorers League. Ugh! When I asked for those ears, I didn't realize they'd smell so bad. Here's your reward, adventurer. Well done.
All right, guys. Well, we slayed quite a few trogs today. We weren't able to complete that final quest, which is too bad. We'll take a little break from the trogs for now, and next episode we'll turn in these 2 quests here. We'll see what other quests we can get, and eventually we'll make our way back to that trog cave, and we'll finish that quest up. But that's going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.